Hey, you looking for something? You look a little lost. Oh, I see. I know what you need. Yeah, I know exactly what you need. And I got the primo stuff. Need a little cinnamon? I got that too. What do you need? I got it. This is the only like trenchy coaty thing that I own. I'm in Texas. I need a coat like 2 days out of the year. Hey everyone, Morgan here. So today we're going to be talking about some barter and trade items that you may want to keep on hand just in case. Now, let me tell you that we barter and trade every day. We have traded things for so many other things. In fact, I traded a bunch of things for most of my tattoos that I have on my arm. So that was pretty cool. But I've traded things and bartered. And, you know, whenever you go on Facebook Marketplace, that's what you're doing. You're bartering. You know, whenever you go to like flea markets and stuff, there's bartering. I feel like there's a little bit less bartering these days. Like people are like almost are seeming offended by it. But it's like, that's what you used to do. You know, that was like a really common practice. Hey, this is $10. Ah, we take 7 for it? Sure, okay. You know, that's it, right? But anyway, I'm gonna get the high risk stuff out of the way, which is anything related to pew pew, which is also the num-nums that the pew pew takes. I hate that I have to talk this way. Second is cigarettes, and third is alcohol. Lots of people stock up on these 3 things specifically to barter or trade because, yeah, they will be highly sought after, especially cigarettes and alcohol, but they are also highly, highly risky with huge downsides to trading because especially cigarettes and alcohol, they are highly addictive. So if somebody knows that you have those 2 things and like we were willing to trade once, but you don't have anything to trade anymore. I mean, look at people with addictions now and see what they will do for, you know, those highly addictive substances. So if you want to store those things, by all means, store the little bottles, store, you know, packs just to trade, but be aware of the risk that comes along with those things, okay? Next, let's talk about some other things. And all of this stuff, like I'm showing examples of things, but you can just go to the dollar store, okay? Like fire starters. I am showing a fiber light, which I would never trade. No. This is my precious. No, but if, you know, somebody really needed it, I'd give them a little pinch. Here you go. Make it last. You can go to the dollar store and get like really cheap lighters, matches, fire starters, all these things from the dollar store. Again, you can get like dollar store batteries. These are rechargeable batteries. I probably wouldn't trade for these, but I would trade regular batteries, and dollar store batteries are perfectly fine, especially for trading and bartering purposes. Seeds, there's lots of dollar store seeds. I like these survival garden seeds. I stock up on a ton of seeds, all kinds of seeds. Seeds will last, okay? This is actually my homemade sunscreen, and I will say, you know, if somebody is in need of something like some sort of medicine or something that you could potentially make them, like a homemade salve or a homemade mosquito spray or homemade sunscreen or something like that, and you can make it, like you don't actually have it, but you can make it. This is a barterable skill and item, okay? Anything else like candles, again, goes along the lines of like matches and lighters and fire starters, candles. Again, you can get these from the dollar store. Hygiene products, as you see here, toilet paper. Again, you don't have to get like this primo Kirkland. You can get dollar store stuff, dollar store hygiene things. I don't know if you can get this specific thing from dollar store. Maybe Walmart. You can get some cheaper versions or something. This is actually pretty cheap. I think it's like $11 for 2 of them, which I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Get like stuff like toothpaste and toothbrushes and stuff like that, deodorant, things that, you know, people don't really think about you might need in emergency or disaster, but like, you know, you got to brush your teeth, okay? Just brush your teeth and stay clean, okay? At least get a rag with some water and like wash yourself down, okay? So first aid, again, go to the dollar store, get first aid items, you know, and stock up on first aid items. Have Band-Aids coming out of your ears, okay? As you can see behind me, there's a bunch of canned foods. I think canned foods are really good, barterable, tradable items. Hey, you know, obviously people need to eat, you know, they need water, they need food. Those are primal things that people need, right? Any type of fuel, fuel can be a little risky just because, you know, it depends on what people are wanting to fuel and stuff like that. But You know, you could always like rent your generator out. That's something that maybe somebody might want to do. Hey, you know, I can loan you my generator for a few hours to power your freezer or something. And, you know, in exchange, I'll want this or whatever. And then there's propane bottles like this, super easy for camp stoves or whatever. And then, you know, gas, of course, there's lots of barterable fuels. Wood is also a barterable fuel. You know, coffee. This is ground coffee ready to go. This is green roasted beans that I would roast and then trade, but I know how to roast it. And if it was all I had left, I could do it. Coffee, teas, drinks of any kind, especially like electrolyte drinks, especially during the summer months. If there's a blackout or something, electrolyte drinks are pretty important, and powders and things like that. Addition to the first aid, you know, any medicines. So, you know, we all generally have some like over-the-counter medications, or you make your own medicines or whatever you do. But those are definitely tradable and barterable. And, you know, on the topic of food, well, morale boosters, right? Any morale boosters. I'm holding chocolate, but any morale boosters such as, you know, board games or notepads or any other type of books or crafts or anything like that that can help people get through something and help their mental well-being is an extreme help in emergency or disaster. Then something that I don't have shown here is a couple things: clothing, extra clothing, blankets, emergency blankets like the Mylar emergency blankets, sleeping bags. But you don't have to have like extra of this stuff, but if you are not particularly using something, you may be able to barter or trade for it, right? One last very quick tidbit about bartering and trading. Don't ever make it seem like you have more than you have. If somebody comes up to you and says, hey, do you happen to have, you know, a little bit of flour? Be like, gosh, I don't know. How much do you need? You know, like, what are you willing to trade me? I don't know. I don't really know if I have that much to spare, but, you know, maybe I'll try. Like, really downplay it, okay? Because if somebody who doesn't have anything knows that you have something, that is an inherent risk, right? Especially during desperate times. Desperate times create desperate people. So protect yourself, always be aware, always know who you are trading with, and, you know, be safe. Do not ever trade at your home, things like that. Anyway, that's just some ideas. I have an entire list of barter and trade items down below at my website. So go check that out, please. And download the 30 Days to Ready workbook. We are zooming through this 30 days. We're almost at the end, but this isn't the end, okay? Well, there's got so much more to go. Please be sure to sign up for my newsletter down below and like, subscribe, a whole bunch of things for you to do right now. And your action is to go to the dollar store and maybe start collecting like $5 worth of stuff every month, and just start collecting some stuff for barter and trade specifically. Maybe you could set up like a little bin or put it in your prepper closet or whatever for trade specific items. All right, thank you all so much for watching Conquer Tomorrow by Preparing Today. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.